EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Caribbean Isle of Puerto Rico and its historic capital city of San Juan. Tonight, it's the 272nd and final game of the regular season, and we've got a good one to finish things off, as it'll be the Tigers of San Antonio taking on the Shamrocks of San Juan. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Gordon on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. When you look at this defense, they've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
From the pistol, they run with Gordon. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take us across the 50 and down to the 44. 15 yards on the play, first down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's a 2nd and 7. That's out to the flat for Gordon. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They're going to run. This is Gordon. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Back to throw now on first down. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Now they'll audible to something else. Now receiver in motion left. Gordon will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Again, Gordon. And he's going the wrong way again. He'll lose yardage here back to the 5. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Shamrocks post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Under pressure, they got him again. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, third and long now. Now Lawrence to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Tigers.
Now Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And Graham on the ground. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On first down, Lawrence. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. A great effort there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Tigers are an extra point away from drawing level. Carlson's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And I'm going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
And the San Antonio first down.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And complete once again to Watson.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. It's Reeves. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
First down goal at the 5-yard line.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. But to throw again is Lawrence. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Tigers 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Lawrence will try again after the pick 6. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield now, Lawrence. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at their top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's Lawrence. And Watson has it right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Wide open receiver, complete. And touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Tigers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Anders Carlson to kick off.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard. And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense? Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And Graham's got it, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First down, Raiders.
Lawrence going to throw again. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. The connection made, it's Graham. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Lawrence. Touchdown! Christian Watson, 30 yards. And his guys are going to take the lead. Now Carlson for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
21, Shamrocks 14.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First down and 10. At their own 24.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gordon. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Track 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hurt. Trap 60. Go.
He'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
19 tight.
Waddle, the motion man, right. Back to throw again. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Sets up the screen to Gordon. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now they'll change things up. They'll look to throw again. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
60 Vikings, 6 Warriors, 17. Hey, man. Buffalo 18.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
Touchdown! Jalen Waddle with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Shamrocks have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half. Tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars that this ball was overthrown.
On 3rd down, Lawrence working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Again, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. A quick throw, but incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And this is going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks him right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Lawrence. And Graham on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
First down, San Antonio.
On first down, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. Throw left side complete. That's Watson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, Lawrence lets this one rip toward Graham. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
So they bring out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
And not much of an opening there, as he's only going to get this to about the 32.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll set up to throw. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Slot man moves right. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. He'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence again. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Well, if you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's third down here. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Here's Lawrence. Rolling to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now second and 4. Lawrence running right on the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is third and 8. Lawrence. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Tigers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Carlson's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here's first and 10. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive. Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. He's got it complete to Waddle, and they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. At fourth down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes it for in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Carlson on for the extra point.
Anders Carlson for the extra point.
He knocks it through, and it's 35-21.
Tigers 35, Shamrocks 21.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight. Come 19, come 19.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll find Hall. And he'll have a quick first down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Here's first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw to the right here to Gordon. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll come up now. This is second and long. One final shot. They'll look to throw. This is caught by Waddle. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear.